there, it's another tarot sesh for Pisces. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for mid-April 2024. But if the title resonates, if the message resonates, then there are obviously messages meant for you within this reading. Make sure you watch it to the end. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be crisscrossed or flip-flopped. And that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just a matter of balance. So, any pertinent information, you can find all of my information and contacts in the description below this video. I am offering a 20% discount off of all personal readings, so go check it out. Make sure as we get started, you also like, share, subscribe, and if any of this resonates, brings answers questions, or gives you clarity or insight, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback. Okay, so let's get into it. Pisces. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, it's called Slow It Down by Benson Boone. And it says, oh, I hate that I'm the reason that you're in your head right now while your world is spinning out. So slow it down. Take a moment now. That came out of nowhere. I'm like super tired. We're too young to drown deep in dirty water, full of hopeless doubt. Let me pull you out. Let me hold you now. Let me slow it down. I feel like there is somebody here that is feeling like their world is spinning out of control. Like everything is kind of just like fast paced. And there's another person saying, you know, calm down. Let me slow it down. Let me be that person to slow it down for you. Or this could be you saying that to another person. Take it as it resonates. So let's see how that plays into the rest of the reading. What do we have for Pisces? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Pisces, please. What do we have for Pisces? Underneath the deck, cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. So yeah, somebody's world could be spinning out. What else for Pisces, please? What else for Pisces? Anything else? Underneath the deck, older man, dealings or a relationship with an older man. Somebody could be dissatisfied in life with an older man. Could be like a partner or boss or CEO or something like that. So the first card that fell out is Scissors, disappointment in some affair. So you could be disappointed with something. I mean, you already did, like, the underlying energy is this cracked cup, dissatisfaction of life, and dealings or relationship with an older man. So, we've got disappointments in some affair. I feel like you're disappointed in someone. Someone could be disappointed in you. It could be someone in a position of authority, because we have the Throne card. So, someone high-ranking. Then we've got Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Whenever I see this Vulture card, I always think of like an older man. You know, like an old man that looks like a vulture or something like that. So you definitely could be dealing with like a masculine energy. Somebody that acts kind of bullish. The card, Bull, though, do not back down from opposition, so show strength and fortitude. Here's the thing with this. I feel like either, you know, Spirit's saying to show strength and fortitude, or you're dealing with somebody who's bullish, right? Who doesn't back down. They may feel that it's a show of strength and fortitude, but sometimes, you know, like, what's that whole, what's that whole saying? Where a bull in a china store, well, when there's a bull in a china store, that'll crack these cups. That creates dissatisfaction with life. So there could be like somebody that just like went in, you know, bullish, if you will, and just knocked everything down, you know. I mean, whether it's hypothetically speaking, but it could could have done a lot of damage. Below the cracked cup is gavel, involvement with the law. So you could be dealing with involvement with the law. Could also have something to do with a younger woman. Dealings or relationships with a younger woman. Yeah, all due to a misunderstanding. Major challenges to overcome. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Okay. And it could have something to do with January. Something could have started in January. Could have been this last January. Could have been the January before that. Or there could be something coming up in January. It's funny, whenever I see this card, if you look closely at it, notice he's got like a huge nose with icicles hanging off of it. It reminds me of Pinocchio, where, you know, Pinocchio's nose grows as he lies. So it's like, I feel like somebody could have gotten caught lying. And here's the thing with that bull, it's right next to the bull. It's like somebody could be continuing to lie, maybe about something that started in January. And the more this person backs down, the more shit he knocks over and breaks. So it's like somebody just needs to like let it go. Yeah. Alright, let's get some more. And this could be like, I mean, again, take it as it resonates, but that song, Let Me Slow It Down, it's like, yeah, somebody's saying, let me slow this down. Like, stop being this bull in the china shop, you know? Because it's creating depression, anxiety, worry, and fear, and disappointment, some kind of affair. Somebody's full of hopeless doubt. Another person wants to pull you out. What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces, please? Underneath the deck, we have the World card. So this is endings and beginnings. There's a cycle that's changing. Something's ending, but that means a new cycle is about to begin. We're dealing with Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio energy. Could be. What do we have for Pisces? 3 cards for Pisces plus message from Spirit. Let's get 3 cards. Okay. 7 of Wands. And message from Spirit. Message from Spirit, please. Okay. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. Somebody's in their head. They're worried. It's like fear, worry, anxiety, depression. We see that already. Disappointment. Somebody's freaking out. And the thing about the 8 of Swords is you put yourself in that headspace, but you can also take yourself out of it. It's just like the song, slow it down. Somebody needs to slow it down. They need to ground themselves. They need to meditate because they're stuck in their head about something. First card up is the 7 of Wands. This talks about defending yourself. But it's not like being on the defense like in a fight or something like that. It could be, but this is about like setting up your personal boundaries, you know, aligning your chakras, sticking up for your morals, ethics, values, beliefs. It's either you or someone is. Someone could be very aligned, very grounded, all about balance. Or someone is very protected, highly protected, almost like a force field around them. Then we have the Hierophant, number 5. So 5s are all about change of direction. So something could be changing in the situation. The Hierophant is very religious, okay? If we're talking about the Hierophant as like an institution, this could be like a boss, a CEO. This could be someone of higher authority. Oh, position of authority, somebody on the throne, like the Pope. The Hierophant is like the Pope, right? And he sits on a throne in the church, right? But the thing is he expects people to bow down to him, right, and kiss his hands and stuff. And it's not always a great look, right? Not always a great look to be in that position of authority. Now, at the same time, he's very traditional. The Hierophant also, though, represents a higher ascension, somebody who is spiritually ascended, okay? And it's like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but just because somebody calls themselves religious doesn't mean that they actually are, okay? There are plenty of people that go to church that aren't, wholesome. I feel like, there's somebody, like when I've never really looked at this card this way. I kind of, when I'm looking at this card right now, I feel like there's somebody who's kind of like laughing at ascension, laughing at religion. Like he's sitting there, but it's almost, and he's laughing, right? But it's almost as if he's kind of like making fun or scoffing at it. Like, ha ha ha, right? That kind of energy. Somebody's getting a message, though. There's messages coming in, fast-moving messages. With this card, I also get, these could be messages from the divine. You could be getting downloads. But I feel like, you know what? I also just got with this could be a very religious or spiritual person. It could be a masculine energy. Somebody who's like, boss CEO of his entity, or he could be very like into yoga. Maybe even if he's older, just like very, keeps in good shape, very healthy. Somebody who, he's sitting there and he's like in his yoga pose. This could be somebody like trying to balance something. Trying to put up protection boundaries around something. Maybe protecting like a feminine energy. And then there's messages coming in because of it. Now, Spirit's advice is Three of Pentacles. This talks about partnership, working together. Could be 3 or more people making something happen, as if in like unity, unison, just making it work. Somebody's worried about this. There's worry, fear, and anxiety about this underneath the deck. So it's like somebody's worrying about this situation, whatever it is. Could be worried about this Hierophant. Maybe in this Seven of Wands energy, somebody defending or protecting themselves. What do we have for Pisces? What else do we have for Pisces, please? Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck. So it's card number 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings, because 1 + 0 = 1. So there's an ending in some kind of wheel, some cycle of fortune. But now a new one is starting. For you, for another person. We'll see. What do we have for the Seven of Wands for Pisces? Oh, okay, the next one came out too. So the King of Discs, and that it wanted to fall in reverse. So the King of Discs, this is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy in reverse. I feel like it's like a Capricorn or a Virgo or Taurus. But here's the thing. So the King of Discs, see somebody that He's somebody that works really, really hard, and he works to take care of everybody around him. I dropped that. I'm not taking that. He's all about his money. Mind on his money and his money on his mind. He's always working, right? But it's to take care of everybody around him. Very materialistic. In reverse, almost manipulative about how he obtains his wealth, his abundance, his materials, right? He could, this King of Discs energy, it could just be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right? But it also could be King of Discs, you know, somebody who's doing everything to protect. Oh, I just got, so he's angry. He could be angry or upset because he's trying to protect his assets. He's trying to protect his peace, his chakras, his world, his bubble. He's upset because he's worked very hard to do this, and I feel like he feels that it's threatened. Then we've got this Hierophant energy with the Knight of Cups. This is an offer, an emotional offer. It could be an apology, but it's usually more like a gift. Somebody's making an offer. Water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This Hierophant could be making an offer. And that could be the Eight of Wands, the message coming in. A message of an offer of something potentially towards partnership or some type of agreement. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands for Pisces? Thank you. Yeah, with effort. There's somebody wants to put in effort. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody wants to plant some seeds and make and create effort. So 7-7. Effort for what? I feel like an agreement. Could be a settlement. We're talking about money here, Pentacles. And it's like what this effort is put into, it's like they want to see it grow. What's the Three of Pentacles? What's Spirit's advice? Clarify Spirit's advice with the Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Oh, okay. Somebody could want to make an offer of effort. Like there's a message coming in. Somebody wants to make effort, wants to make an apology, wants to make some kind of monetary effort. It could be towards a High Priestess. High Priestess is the tarot card reader of the Zodiac. So, you know, you could be getting tarot card readings. Obviously, you're here watching mine. You could be a tarot card reader. You could be getting tarot card readings. I think I just said that. Or somebody could be wanting to make this effort towards a High Priestess. This is also about using your intuition. So it could be using your intuition in a third party, in a partnership. But really, I feel like somebody's making some type of an offer and showing effort, and it's coming in fast with the Eight of Wands. Towards this partnership. It's towards an agreement, towards, I'm getting settlement, because underneath the deck we have the Ace of Discs. Somebody's freaking out about this. They're all up in their head. They're worried about this offer because it's a very abundant, successful offer. Aces are gifts from the universe. Pentacles are all about money, coins, finance. So this could be a very big offer, a very big gift, like lots of money. Yeah, abundance. It'll be a cause for celebration. After an illusion, somebody was trying to create illusion for someone. Yeah, disgust. And it was because somebody was diligent and somebody was very good at their work. Eight of Coins is all about mastery. Somebody was very good at what they did. Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. I feel like that's who was very diligent. And they also may be a little bit of a hermit. They kind of just, stay hidden. They could have Virgo in their chart. And then there's that Three of Pentacles again. It's all about partnership, working together. They're very collaborative. They're very strong as well. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely some type of an agreement, a partnership that needs to happen or is about to happen. Somebody's worried about it though, and it could be after there's some kind of disappointment and some kind of fear. Like what I'm getting is like there could have been a disagreement, could have been with an older man or hierarchy. It created dissatisfaction, depression, anxiety. Somebody doesn't want to back down from opposition. They're trying to show strength and fortitude. It was something that happened in January. But I will tell you that the more that this bull energy continues to like not back down, it's going to continue to create these cracked cups. And behind that is involvement with the law. So it's like, I would be careful about that. And that's where this anxiety is coming out. Big time. What else do we have? Yeah, there's a king of, I don't know if this king of discs is you. Or if this is somebody around you, but they're not happy. They are not happy. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Taurus, but I think it's Capricorn. Or it could have Capricorn somewhere in their chart. You may need to defend yourself from that Capricorn. I keep hearing in my head, bull in a china shop, bull in a china shop. All right, underneath the deck, we have number 45, dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. And then I yawn, so sorry. I'm tired. This spread, though beautiful, I mean, like, it makes sense to me, but, and I'm sitting here, my leg is shaking, like I have, like, almost like caffeine jitters. It's real late at night. I haven't been drinking caffeine. But I'm tired, and so I feel like you're really tired. And here's the thing, too. When people are dissatisfied with life, or if they're going through depression and anxiety, a lot of people sleep when they're depressed, right? So whoever I'm talking to or about, whether this is you or another person, they could also be doing a lot of sleeping or just needing like real good, healthy rest at night. Somebody could be getting news or a message that helps them sleep at night. There's that too. Top of the deck, we've got, oh, grace. I like this. Yeah. So it's card number 20. Grace. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. Somebody's asking for grace. Or they're handling a situation with grace. The 20th could be significant. 420 could be a significant day. I know it is in the cannabis industry. I'm looking forward to it. It's also a very significant day, astrologically speaking. It's the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Now, here's the thing. Conjunctions, everybody, like all the astrologers are talking about this day, and they're like, oh, it's going to be, I mean, Jupiter is the planet of luck, so it's like super, abundant, right? But and Uranus is the planet of genius and like ingenuity, and there's supposed to be like wonderful, magically, prosperous things that are supposed to happen. But a conjunction is, I thought it was like the way that it's looking, it's squaring each other. And squares are not a very significant measure when it comes to charts. It makes things difficult. So there could be some type of a difficult situation that could be happening around the 20th of April, where it's difficult for one person or one group or something, but it's like beneficial for another. Regardless, somebody needs to work together in something. And I do see that Ace of Discs. It's like there's going to be an offer that's being made that creates abundance for someone, but it's going to be handled with grace. Or someone's calling in grace. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. Somebody just wants to be set free gracefully. Also, we've got blue here. So this talks, blue is the throat chakra, so it's all about communication. Somebody could be 20, somebody could be 45. What is that? 15 years apart, something like that. Could be 15 years apart from someone. 20, 30, 30, 40, or I'm sorry, not 15, 25. Somebody could be like 25 years apart from someone. Just saw the Scorpio card. What else do we have? I just heard grumpy old man. Like that just came through really clearly. Grumpy old man. Somebody could be dealing with a grumpy old man. There's an older man here, so it could be a grumpy older man. That's funny. Never heard that. Made me think of the movie, what is that? Grumpy Old Men. I miss those guys. I think they're all like dead now. But that was the Grumpy Old Men, and then there was a second movie, Grumpier Old Men. Those movies were hilarious. I used to love watching those movies. The one old guy when he was like, "Come on, I wanna lay ya." So I remember one-liners from movies like that. Those were the good old days, right? Underneath the deck, we've got number 33, 9th house, faith. Somebody could have faith in something. Somebody could, I was saying earlier, like, the Hierophant's very religious, and so, but this could be anybody. Someone just has real strong faith about a situation. The 9th house is also the house of the, I see 1212 on the incorrect clock. You might want to look up angel number 1212. But the 9th house has to do with spirituality and religion and, you know, metaphysical things. The 12th house too, actually, seeing the 1212. The 12th house has a lot of that as well. But the 9th house is, I think that's Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have that somewhere strong in your chart. Somebody could be 33 years old. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is about balance and victory. Top of the deck, we've got number 27. 3rd house, messages. Okay, so we got more messages. There could be messages coming in or messages that need to be sent. Messages that need to be communicated with the blue. So somebody could be 27 years old. 27 could be somebody's like birthday. It's my birthday. I love that number. It's my favorite number. Okay, and then this, the 27th of this month could also be significant. All right, let's look at this. One more. You know what? Is it the 9th house? The 9th house isn't Scorpio. It's the 8th house that is Scorpio. The 9th house. I don't know what the 9th house is. We'll figure it out in just a second. Sagittarius, duh, right next to Scorpio. Okay, so 9th house, faith. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls. Anais Nin The Diary of Anais Nin, 1966 to 1974. So the years 1966 through 1974 could be significant for some of you. It says obstacles are being lifted. So the 9th house in astrology is the house position for the sign of Sagittarius and is ruled by planet Jupiter. So I just said we're going into, we're about to have the major Jupiter and Uranus conjunction. So it's the planet of openness, luck, and expansion. This area of the traditional horoscope wheel is the house of travel, philosophy, and high-mindedness, and also religion. Okay, so I was right about that. It represents a search for meaning through established structures, destiny, fate, and karma all come into play, as well as your view of what God may or may not be. It's the house of erudite knowledge, higher learning, lawyers, doctors, and astrologers. It is most definitely of the higher mind and our need to unite with something greater. In this way, the 9th house represents churches and schools, especially ones that are old, established, and scholarly. So like I was saying, that Hierophant energy with like institutions, churches, things like that, like religion. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's somebody more religious that is being asked to make some effort, like to come together. It's like this upset king of discs in reverse, like wants to make effort towards this high priestess energy. I see that very clearly over here. There's just somebody that's worried about it. But I do see partnership. I do see it coming in. It could upset somebody, like a bull in a china shop, you know. But I see it happening. And somebody's handling it with grace. And it's like, once this obstacle is lifted, because that's what I'm seeing up here. This is all obstacles, dissatisfaction, depression, anxiety, disappointment, something. But once all of this has happened, I feel like this is happening. This is like the worry, the fear. This is the solution. And then once the obstacles, like once this is all over, the obstacles are lifted. And this up here, it's been handled with grace. And then you can finally get a good night's sleep. Divine guidance behind that. So yeah, this is being divinely guided. So since it opposes the 3rd house of communication and writing, the 9th house represents publishing and influences through the written word. Could be dealing with publishers, but it's all about written word, you know, writing things out, written ideas and concepts. It could be, you could be dealing with a writer, people who write and bring their ideas into forum. This could be somebody who has like a public platform, like a magazine or a YouTube channel, or, you know, just a large audience. And it also represents esoteric matters like psychics, psychic fairs, the New Age, counterculture gatherings, or places where offbeat people gather for some visionary cause. We have 420 coming up. That's counterculture, right? And it's a little offbeat, but, you know, it's a visionary cause because the movement is just opening up even greater state to state. Now, first it's cannabis. Now we're also looking at like psilocybin and mycology and psychedelics. When this card comes up, it's time to consider your impending plans in the broadest terms. It means that you will have to go outside of your ordinary life to achieve your goals. Long-distance travels, journeys, and voyages to unknown places may figure in regarding your question. This is the house of explorers and pilgrims, where there is a quest and a destination. It is where we seek guidance and understanding. The possibility of returning to school and furthering your education is likely in the near future. Occasionally, this card indicates a temporary disconnect from close family where you depart from your known life into another one. The Church of Rome is represented by the ninth house card and represents alternative religions like modern paganism, Wicca, Astro, and so on. If your question is about love, one or the other person needs freedom, there won't be commitment anytime soon. So in short, this card indicates that you are about to depart on an important journey. So corresponding tarot card is the Three of Wands, and that's like waiting for your ships to come in. You know it's there, you know it's coming in, it's on the horizon, you can almost see it, it's just not there yet, right? So the key ideas behind this is media, publishing, long distance travel, education, churches, divination, and astrology. So you could be dealing with those things or be dealing with somebody who does. I love that. I just got, it's a new old job. It's an old job that I used to do, but I just went back to the company, and God, I'm so happy to be back. I love them so much. I got everything. I got my old job back, right? I got everything that I had with them back, plus more. It's amazing. Like, they missed me, and it feels so good to be missed and appreciated and valued for the work that I do. Because the last place that I was at, oh my God, that was a hellish nightmare. So, the most toxic work environment that I've ever dealt with in my entire life. But, that is me. Yeah, it's just funny, like, that's ninth house. Okay, so that's good to know. So now let's look up the third. Wait a second. Hold on. I want to see one thing. Didn't that say, okay, didn't that say, so the ninth house, this is so freaking crazy. Okay, so since it opposes, we're on the ninth house, clarification. Since it opposes the third house of communication and writing, the ninth house represents publishing and influences through the written word. Both of these cards flipped out, you guys. That is insane. So we've got the ninth house, the ninth house is publishing and written word, and then the third house is communication and writing. So you are most definitely dealing, or this could be about somebody who's in publishing, writing, media, that type of energy, public forums, platforms, that type of work. Okay, and then it's just so funny, 27, that's me. And I was just saying, I just got my old job back. Also, they brought me back to do astrology and tarot for them, but mostly like doing their horoscopes and stuff. That's how I initially went back to them. So you can start catching my horoscopes, and I'll be writing articles for them as well too. I already published 2 of them online, and it's at cincymag.com. So you can go and check that out. I think I have their link in the description below the video here. But I'm also going to be working with them with what I used to do. So, okay, 27. So the third house, messages. You must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you. I love that. Ray Bradbury, Zen and the Art of Writing. Words have power. Now is the time to get your point across. With this card, you may also get a clear direction in the way to proceed. The third house also represents neighborhoods and siblings. The third house is the area of the astrological chart that reveals how we think, speak, and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrates how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. So you're in search of answers and need unlocking of mysteries, but your mind is agile and you're able to grasp every detail right now. You may suddenly wake up with an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative. You may even be toying with the idea of writing a book or starting a blog, perhaps a screenplay or a position at a new news local media outlet. It's the house of the mind, Mercury is about giving and receiving information, which is interesting. We're still in Mercury retrograde right now. Mercury retrograde sucks. I'm just kidding. But it's all about communication. And it affects communication, transportation, and technology. It lasts through the 24th. It goes direct again on the 25th. And then we have 2 weeks of post-shadow. But we're right smack dab in the middle of it right now. So that is interesting, though. It's also an area of commerce and sales. This card can also mean you'll be talking your way into and out of tough situations. So didn't we see that somewhere? There's a disappointment, some affair. However, you will be mentally able to grapple with issues and sort them out well. Important documents and other paperwork are indicated. This isn't your everyday type of paper shuffling. The matter will be more significant than the usual. And I'm getting that. I was getting that. There's some kind of an agreement or a partnership that needs to be made, some kind of an offer that needs to be made, where you'll be using your intuition. You'll be really grappling, trying to figure out a solution to this. I do see the solution. It may not be the solution that, sits well with everyone, but it's a solution, right? Meditation and relaxation are suggested when this card presents itself. If the Neptune or Pisces card falls in the spread along with the third house card, your thoughts are likely inspired ones. I don't see that, but it's ironic. This is a Pisces reading. But yeah, it's saying you need to relax. You need to meditate. You need to get some good rest, because I feel like somebody's just like I said earlier, freaking out. They're very dissatisfied with the way things are going. So the corresponding tarot card to this, Three of Pentacles. And that was Spirit's advice anyway. So key ideas behind this is short journeys, the neighborhood, siblings, signing documents, communication, and rumors. So somebody could have been spreading rumors. Somebody could have been, had rumors spread about them. I feel like that could be this. Yeah, there's strong indication. First off, really strong indication about like communication, media, all of that. I think that's pretty freaking cool, actually. But definitely strong indication about there's some kind of dissatisfaction in a situation and an agreement needs to be made. There could be legal paperwork is what I was getting, because that's like special types of documents. Has to do with money. Has to do with a large amount of money, abundance, right? Because somebody was under an illusion. Somebody was unsatisfied, under an illusion. And I feel like it's this bull in a china shop kind of energy. They were under an illusion. Somebody could have had somebody pegged for, completely wrong. Could have been that older man. But anyway, that's I don't know if any of this makes sense. If any of this brings you answers, clarity, or insight. We're already at 43 minutes. Make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's together we grow. I always appreciate sharing this time and energy with you, Pisces. And I look forward to seeing you on the flip side. You guys have a great week. Check out my other videos and take care. Peace.